alone.
In a recession, there are two types of people. People who are making money and people who aren't making any money. The question is, what side do you want to be on? My name is Salim Mohammed and I entered this entrepreneurial world for the past 10 months. I must say, luckily for us, or people like myself, there are quite a number of individuals that had a lot of failed stories to which we can learn from and skip the failure phases and go directly to success. So one thing I've learned I'm gonna share with you all is how to apply these 5 criterions to measure an opportunity. Opportunities are all around us, but how do you know how to get yourself involved in these opportunities, right? So the first of the 5 is the product. What is the business offering? I asked 2 questions about the product. The first question is this something people really need right now? Is there a need in the marketplace for the product? And the answer is yes, of course. Who doesn't want an additional form of income to assist their financial needs, right? The second question is, does the product fit the need? For years and years to come, they will always have the Forex market. Once each country has their own currency and we do trading between countries, it will always have the Forex market. So yes, it satisfies the needs. The second criterion is the company. Now this is a company that is debt free. It doesn't need new clients to keep afloat. The $5 trillion at the Forex market attracts millions of people with a shared dream of financial freedom. The Cashfx group is artfully combining the technical experience required for Forex success with a dedicated corporate team, state-of-the-art headquarters, and a passion for helping others with a strong desire to improve their lives. With over 120,000 plus members in 185 countries, they've conducted over 209,000 plus payouts. So the answer is yes, 100% solid, bulletproof company. So I guess we're rocking and rolling, right? The third criterion is how do you earn money? Because if you look at this from a business perspective, is it worth your time? Can you make money? And that's the key thing for people to know. Can you make quick, part-time, or full-time money? And the answer is yes. So you have a good product, you have a good company, you have a good compensation plan. What about the support tools and systems? What you have? So this Cashfx group have a ticketed support system that channels your direct needs and questions. You have the conversion pros partnering with the Cashfx group to advance your marketing and software skills. You have fast payments and layered security to keep your money safe and confidential. You have transparent reporting in your back office, giving you access to your trade results and easily check your Cashfx historical data. You also have live virtual events giving company updates with plans for the future, compensation plan updates, etc. So the right support tools and systems, check out for sure. And the last thing but not the least is the right timing. We are in a pandemic and the predefined methods of earning an income are quickly dwindling away. A lot of companies are working from home now, and we've seen the highest unemployment rates in the history of our time. Earning an income is at the top of everyone's minds right now. The Cashfx group has created a way to earn a living from the comfort of your home. We want everyone to look and feel their best with no financial worries. It's a brand new opportunity and so many people are excited about it. So if you're the kind of person that wants to earn a weekly recurring income, work from home, be healthier, more vibrant, then stay on this call as we go through in details how this business plan works. Or reach out to the person that shared this video with you and get back to them. I look forward to seeing each one of you on this exciting and rewarding journey. Take care.
Yo,
It's your boy Nicholas Bagwan in here once again. Pleasant good day to each and every one of you. Whether you're looking on Zoom, on Facebook, or YouTube, a special welcome and even a greater special welcome to those of you who are brand new. For those of you who are on here for the first time, I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, we do these meetings with you in mind. All right, we share these meetings 10 times for the week. Imagine that 10 times for the week. All right, that's a lot. That's a lot. So we do it actually Monday to Friday, 12 o'clock and 7 o'clock to try to cater for every single body. Why it is we do this? Because we understand the value, we understand the benefits of this, and we believe in the company, we believe in the system, and we believe that this can benefit you as well. All right, that's why we share this opportunity 10 times for the week. Yeah. So if it is you're here for the first time, somebody would have taken the time to invite you. You're not here by chance. And so you're here to find out how Forex has never been easier, but more importantly, how this can benefit you and improve your financial status. Okay. So just want to say that I've been involved in this business 16 months, just over 16 months to be a little more precise. And I've been able to be partnered with persons like Mr. Kes James, persons like Mr. Salim Muhammad, and a lot more awesome leaders as well. Not just that, but we have the vehicle to take us to that financial independence that we've all been longing for, that financial breakthrough. So the opportunity is here if you can relate to that. Yeah, so let's get into it. Let's get into it. Before we do so, some things you want to remember. All right, four things in particular. So one, no referrals needed. You're going to hear some things, but just know that it is not mandatory. It's totally optional. So no referrals needed, one. Two, no monthly subscriptions. You don't have to worry about committing to anything on a monthly basis, apart from what it is you already have on your hands. Three, no mandatory meetings. So while it is you're hearing that we share in these meetings 10 times for the week, this doesn't take up any of your time. It doesn't take up any more of your money every single month. And four, just let the pros trade for you. You all know I love this part because I've been doing some trading for not now, but I've done a little bit of trading on my own and tried it. Now, I'm not saying that forex trading sucks, but I did. All right, I did. And it was so ironic that me and Mr. Kes James would have met up even before in a different company talking about trading, and he would have tried to assist me and so on. But I'm glad, I'm so excited that I now have professionals that are doing trading for me, and it could have the same for you as well. Yeah. So with that being said, guys, welcome to CFX, where success in the global forex market is just a few clicks away. It's really that simple. I'm not exaggerating here. Yeah, so let's dive into it. So Cashfx is involved in two trending industries. The first is the online learning industry. Everything is already there, not heading into that direction, is already there, especially because of this global pandemic we are facing. Every single thing is now online. Who was fighting to go to not go online? Well, they have no other choice right about now. And so Cashfx would have tapped into this industry because they see it necessary. So the online learning industry and of course the forex market. When we compare the different markets, we would see that the forex market is the largest, most liquid financial market in the world. I mean, $5.3 trillion trading per day per volume. Imagine just getting a little percentage of that. I won't, but just a little percentage. Well, you're in the right space if you're thinking like that. Okay, so what about this Cash Forex group have us so excited, so pumped every single time we share this opportunity? Well, let me tell you where it starts for me personally. All right, it starts with some core values, because this core values is really putting onto, depends on you as an individual. Because as an individual and as a company, if it is your hold to some core values, especially what are those core values, then you would get to understand that the core values are significant in terms of maintaining a particular standard and setting a really strong foundation for trust and to build relationship. And so this company have three values in particular that they hold dear to, which is transparency, honesty, and respect. In terms of the last 16 months that I've been involved, 16 months, I can say I was treated with respect. I was treated with all honesty. I've seen it there. Concerning the transparency, it is transparent. I'm not saying because it's transparent, everything is nice and there are no problems. No, I'm not saying that there are problems. But what is the good thing about it with that company that is transparent is that every end of the month we have update calls with the CEO, with the marketing director, and so on, and even leadership training on those calls as well. But more importantly, we have the CEO taking time from his busy schedule to let us know what are the problems, how they're going to solve those problems, and what are the plans moving forward. That's amazing. So they continue developing the system. They continue to inform us on what it is happening, not just by email and whatnot, but even through these calls. All right. So it is pretty amazing there. Yeah. Lovely. So apart from the core values, you have the purpose. The purpose of the company is to provide the average person to experience the success in the global forex market through an automated system. That's right, automated. So you have the option to be involved and run this on autopilot. How is that even possible? Well, I'm going to get into that in a while. All right. They also position themselves to provide the academy. Remember, I told you that they are involved in the online learning industry. Well, this is where it comes in. They provide the education to suit whether you're a beginner, you don't know anything about Forex, or you're an advanced trader already. You will get the education to suit your particular need. That's simply amazing. So, who is behind this company? First, let's start off with a team. They created a team of professionals and experts in different aspects of the business. So they have the financial management, financial market, project management, network marketing, even in the educational arena. Well, some people might ask, all of these things necessary? I continue to say every single time, definitely. Why is that? Because when it is you're getting into business, you want to know that the persons in business who handling your business are performing at the best, getting the most out of it. Best, being effective, and not only that, but being consistent. And I'm gonna show you some facts, some statistics a little bit later on, so that you would see how this company has been producing, how they have been effective, and how they have been consistent. I said they would have put this team together. Who they? Well, they that I'm referring to is the founders. So we have Mr. Huasca Lopez, who is the CEO. He's a network marketer, successful entrepreneur, family man. He has a passion for helping persons. Really humble guy, really inspirational, really encouraging to be around and to even be aligned with him through this company. So he has a passion for helping people. And the other CEO is Mr. Edwin Abad, who is the VP Trading of Operations. What that simply means is that he is the person who manages the team of traders, team of 4 traders, right? And so he has a passion for Forex trading. So they both have passions, one for helping persons, one for Forex trading. With that being combined, we have Cashfx or Cash Forex Group. That's not bad. So you have people who not just skilled and experienced in the areas so that they could perform at the best, but we also have persons who are passionate about what it is they are doing. And that's good. That's good stuff, right? So as for the location of the business, it is based in Panama City, Panama, where this month, the 25th, we'll be having our ribbon cutting ceremony, September the 25th. That'll be a grand event, and to silence even those who have been talking about the what to put it, concerning the physical structure of the business. Well, it would be up there, and also in the beginning of 2022, Lord willing, from January, they would be even doing some scheduling for persons to visit the head office. It's really amazing stuff. Really amazing stuff. So let's move on. How it is you're getting started in Cashfx? Well, you purchase in a contract. All right. There are 15 contracts in total, and what comes with it is 3 levels of education. All right, so we'll get into it as we move along. So from the 300 contract, which is the lowest, moving all the way to the 3000 contract, you'll have access to the elemental series of education. You can start with any one of these. From the 5,000 all the way to the 20,000 contract, you'll have access to the advanced series of education. Again, you could start with any one of these. And from the 30,000 all the way to the 100,000 contract, or what we like to call it, the gold standard, you'll have access to the supreme series of education. At this point, I mean, you can jump into the Forex market on your own. You'll have the necessary information. You would have studied it. You would have went through the information so that you now can jump into it, fund your live account, open your own broker account, and actually trade on your own and provide yourself with an additional stream of income. And this is just through the education. This is separate and apart from what Cashfx is doing for you financially speaking. This is just the education. Yeah. Again, you can start with any one of these contracts. If you're comfortable with starting at the 100K, well, that's totally up to you. You can start with anywhere. So let's get into it. How do you earn in Cashfx? Well, you earn in 2 main ways. So you purchase one of the contracts mentioned before, and you would start to earn bare capital. So every single member, the 300,000 plus members globally are earning bare capital. So you purchase one of the contracts after 3 business days, you now start to earn. Well, how do you earn what it is you're earning? The team of traders going to start a trade for you after 3 business days. They promise anywhere between 0 to 3% daily, up to 15% for the week. Now, I always like to highlight this fact. I'm not saying 3% daily, 15% weekly. I'm not saying that. For those of you who are familiar with the Forex market, understand how it works, understand the movements and the fluctuations and all of that. Therefore, the results also fluctuate. So they give a bracket of 0 to 3% daily, up to 15% for the week. Let me also stress on that 15%. The reality is that if it is they make more, they would only give us 15%. Why is that? Because when it is they suffer any losses, they digest the losses. So we don't feel any losses. So if at any given day they lose trades for the entire day, we don't receive a negative figure. Worst case scenario, we see 0%. All right, that's really good stuff. So week after week, you earn these commissions, you earn these returns, and it would accumulate until it reaches 2 times your contract size, whichever contract you get started with. That's one. The second way in which it is you can earn, now this part is optional as I mentioned, is bulk capital. Bulk capital is you sharing the opportunity with your family, with your friends, with strangers, with persons on the side of the road, with whomever. You share the opportunity with somebody, they get started, of course you get commissions. All right, so this part of the business is optional, but it is there for those who are willing to make extra money, and even for those who want to do this full time. Yeah, there are persons, a lot of persons actually, who are doing this full time. So you can earn up to 200% or up to 2 times your contract value on this side as well. That's pretty amazing. You also have different rank levels to climb the leadership board and to make the most out of the business. So let me show you a breakdown of what happens when you purchase a contract. So we have $1,000 contract here, for example. We have the bare capital. And how the contract splits up, we have 70% of your contract going into what it is we call the trading account or the trading pool. So this is the money that the traders use to trade for you. Yeah. So when it is this 70% goes into this trading account, please note some side but pertinent information is that Cashfx is not licensed to trade. So Cashfx doesn't hold this money. They put this money into a trading account or a broker account. The broker that they are partnered with is called EverFX. All right, EverFX. So this broker is regulated by all the necessary regulatory bodies, which means that they are licensed to hold person's money, which means that this 70% is insured by the broker. You know, we as human beings, we like to think of worst case scenarios. Well, the 70% is insured. Yeah, that's really good information there. So they trade for you on the 0 to 3% daily, up to 15% for the week. and week after week it accumulates until it reaches 200%. So on one contract you're earning minimum 200%. Well, what happens to the next 30%? Well, it actually goes towards paying your education. You don't have to pay any monthly fee. So that is why they decided to split up the contract like this, so that nobody has to pay any monthly fee. Really good stuff. But check this out, 100% of the money doesn't go towards the company. It goes towards the network. It goes towards the people who work it, who share in this business and helping other persons earn. They would benefit from this bull capital here. So this education money is split up into two, half and half, right? So 50% goes towards the person who directly referred you, or if it is you refer somebody, 50% of the education money of whichever contract they purchase would directly go to you. The next 50% goes towards a uni-level bonus, and I'll explain that one shortly. Yeah. So once this person continues to renew their contract or upgrade their contract and continues to earn with Cashfx, then you too, or the person who brought you in would continue to receive commissions. And this will accumulate over a period of time until it reaches 200%. So minimum on one contract, you have 200% you can earn on the bare capital, and potentially up to 400%, because 200% on your bare, 200% on your book. So the average person doesn't want to share the opportunity, no problem. So minimum, you make 200%. What are your options at this point? So you hit your $2,000, you withdraw this money. There is a 20% withdrawal fee. All right. So apart from paying for your contract and this withdrawal fee is coming out, there are no hidden fees. Everything that I'm saying here is just what it is you'll see when it is your on the inside as well. So this 20% comes out from this $2,000 when it is you withdraw this. What happens next? So now you remain with $1,600. What are your options? You have two options at this point. Your first option is that you can cash out that $1,600 and leave the company. You make back $1,000, you make back $600 or 60% profit, and you can move on. It's good to know you're not tied with the company for life. Option number two is what? You can take $1,000, repurchase the same contract, allow that to work for you again, and pocket $600. You can do whatever it is you want with that. That is an option as well. I consider those two options as more of a short term in terms of getting back money. All right. If it is you're looking for something more long term, something a little more stable, something more independent, more freedom we're talking about here, then what it is I would recommend is a way for you to compound your money. Cashfx doesn't compound, but you can upgrade your contract and compound your money by upgrading. Let me explain. So let me show you this roadmap here. But before we go to the entire screen, I just wanted to look at the left here. So you see the different contract sizes. The amount you would need to upgrade is the difference from the contract that you are on to the contract that you want to upgrade to, plus you want to cater for that 20% withdrawal fee. So from the 300 contract, all you would need to upgrade, look at the third column there, is $250. Why $250? Just as I mentioned, the difference plus the 20%. So the difference is 200 because it moving from 300 to 500, easy maths. And then the $50 is the 20% withdrawal. So you can do this right from your back office. You have no transaction fee from your back office, and it is instant. As soon as you have that amount in your balance, you can just make a few clicks and upgrade your contract, and then start earning on the higher contract 3 business days after. So this is how it works. So this entire banner here that you're seeing on your screen, how this usually works is that we would have done this up with a flat 5% weekly profit. Now we would have done this up on that flat 5% because on a normal week we haven't seen anything lower than 5% on a normal trading week. All right, so you want to keep that in mind. So that's why I talk about the consistency there. Also keep in mind, let me put this disclaimer outside there, that past profits doesn't guarantee future results, but I think it's a good average to use. Okay, so you can start at the 300. You cannot tell anybody about it, and you cannot put any more money from your pocket. and you can upgrade all the way to 100,000 contract. You may have to renew once along the way if you start at that 300, but I'm telling you, it will take you up to about 6 years approximately for you to reach up to 100,000 contract. Where in the world that you would hear, by the way, all the figures that you'll be seeing on the screen here are USD equivalent, just in case you were wondering, right? So where in the world you can take 300 USD equivalent, that's a couple thousand TT, and turn that into 6 figures and even possible 7 figures and more. All right, where in the world? This is really good business. So you are able to do that. Now, please keep in mind, if it is you start at a higher contract, then you will cut down that time frame. If it is you put in money from your pocket to upgrade your contract, you'll cut down the time frame. All right, if it is you decide to share the business with others, you get the commissions and you put it towards the upgrade, then you will cut down the time frame. You're getting the point. All right, so this is just a time frame so people will get an idea as an average. Okay, so about that 20% that I mentioned, this actually goes into this first matrix 3 by 10. So what is the 3 by 10? The 3 by 10 is the structure. So 3 is 3 on your first level. Every row increases by 3. So 3 wide, 10 levels deep. You would be earning persons from 3 wide, 10 levels deep. Now, even though you're seeing the structure, please note that this is not for those who are just bringing in persons. No, every single member benefits from this, because when you withdraw money, because everybody has to withdraw the money, therefore everybody can benefit from this. All right, so let's just say I have 4 persons, I am brand new to the business, and I have 4 persons to join on my personally that I am referring to the business. Then 3 of them would come on my first level, and then the last person would come below that. That's just how the matrix is set up. It fills up automatically from left to right, top to bottom. All right, and so check this out. When you withdraw that money, half of the money, 50%, goes into this matrix here. 10%, so the matrix is bare capital. Bare capital consists of matrix plus trade earnings. And then 10% out of that withdrawal money goes towards matching matrix bonus. 40% goes towards leadership rank bonus. Those 2 are bulk capital. So we have 100% of the money once again going back to the network. This first matrix was basically designed to create a residual income for all of Cashfx members. Whether you're bringing in persons or not, well, how is that going to work? Let me tell you, because the person who is going to refer you to the business, even though you may not be working in the business and sharing the business with others, that person might continue sharing. The person above them might continue sharing. And as I mentioned, people will fall underneath you by default. When they withdraw money, close up, you will receive commissions. All right, so that's how it works. So it's a self-sustaining system. It's a way to allow the money to be flowing through the network consistently. Yeah, so let's continue. The next bonus that I mentioned, it's bonuses upon bonuses here, guys, right? The next bonus that I mentioned is the uni-level bonus. So this right here, how this works is that when it is you get started with Cashfx, they identify you as an ace trader. So an ace trader is the first rank, so to speak. All right, it's no rank, but they identify you as an ace trader. So as an ace trader, you only have access to 4 levels deep. It doesn't mean you only have access to 4 persons if you're bringing in persons, but 4 levels deep. So let me explain. I like to use letters so that I wouldn't call anybody names and embarrass you or embarrass myself. All right. So I decide to share this opportunity with A. A decides to get started. A would be on my level 1. You all get the picture here. A shares it with B. B would be on my level 2. B shares it with C. C gets started. C would be on my level 3. And C shares it with D. D would be on my level 4. All right. So that's just how it works. So let's just say D shares it with E. What would happen then? Well, E would be on my level 5 and I would not receive commission from E, who is on my level 5 and beyond. So in order to tap into those levels, I would need to rank up. What do I mean by that? Remember, I mentioned there are different rank levels. So the first rank, which will unlock the level 5 and level 6, is called executive. All right. For me to hit that rank, I need to bring in a certain amount of business within a 30-day period. So in the rank of executive, you unlock down to level 6, and you're seeing the percentages there. So the money contributed to the uni level, which is half of the education money based on what level they're falling on. Once you have access to it, you would receive that percentage of that money. So it's really amazing stuff here, guys. So this here is Bull Capital. So you hit manager, you unlock down to level 8, director down to level 9, and president, club ambassador, and global ambassador. You would unlock all the levels and also receive an additional global bonus, which is simply amazing. Yeah. So this here is an update based on the rank advancements. Remember, I told you every end of the month we have those update calls with our CEO. This here is an update in the rank advancements for the month of August. So for the month of August, we had 77 new executives. Wow. 30 new managers and 1 new director. Just for you to get an idea of what this means, the amount in business that they would have brought in, just identifying the executives here, because that's the first rank. All right. The person needs to bring in $50,000 worth in business. 50,000 US dollars worth in business within a 30-day period. So they sign up somebody with a 300 contract, that's 300 within business. They sign up somebody with a 2,000 contract, that's 2,000 within business. So you're getting the point. So imagine this global crisis, people crying, people losing their jobs, and all the different things. And people in Cashfx is just making the most out of this. So I like to refer to the Chinese when it comes to this. The Chinese say that crisis, while it means danger, it also means opportunity. And right here before us, we have this opportunity called Cashfx Group, where we earn income every single week without doing anything. And we have the opportunity as well to earn more by sharing with others and helping those earn. So these persons are taking advantage of this and making the most out of this business. And the hope is that as you hear the information, that you too will take advantage of the opportunity. All right. So apart from hitting those ranks and unlocking the uni levels and receiving commissions for those persons on those levels, you also receive a prize. So this is where it's going to get a little bit unreal. All right, with the prices. So you tell executive, you're getting an iPad and 675 USD worth in prizes there. Yeah, you also get a Rolex for hitting the rank of manager, or you could take the cash of 7,500. So you can take the cash or 75% of the cash value. You hit director, well, you can take a travel for 2 for you and a significant other, or $11,250. For president club, you start to step into a different territory right now, a different level, new heights. So at president club, you can take a Porsche of $75,000. At ambassador, you can get a Ferrari of $150,000. Or for the rank of global ambassador, which we haven't had anyone hit just yet, you can take the Lamborghini or $375,000. I mean, if you're in TT, that's over $1 million right there. All right. But those are the ranks. We have seen persons from right here, Trinidad and Tobago, right from the Caribbean, who would have hit executive to director. So we know they would have taken the prizes or the money. We know that it works. And we would have seen persons on social media who would have hit the president club and an ambassador, taken the vehicles, branded those Porsche, those Ferraris with CFX, because it was only through CFX it was possible for them. So we know that it works. Apart from it working for every single member in Cashfx, what works is the passive income. So let me show you some results here. So for last week, we would have gotten 5.02%. 5.02%. On a normal trading week, above 5%. So last 2 weeks before that, what are we seeing here? 5.11%, 5.12%. That's consistency right there. So look at the contract, look at the different returns, look at the higher contract, and look at the possibility and the potential, even though you may not be able to start at a higher contract or the highest contract. Just know that it is possible for you to start anywhere you're comfortable and work your way up. Yeah. It doesn't matter your approach, you can work your way up in this business. So apart from those few weeks, we also have what it is we would have earned so far in 2021. So this right here is truly amazing. Imagine pandemic is happening, people losing their jobs, businesses going out of business. It's just mind blowing. And Cashfx is producing 176.59%. And this is without calculating what it is we would have earned so far in September. So from January to August, 176.59%. And we still have this last quarter to go. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. So if it is you would have started January, you're smiling. You're smiling about now. Even if it is you started last month, I mean, you're still smiling because it have an exciting journey before us. Yeah. So 2020, we would have seen 329.54% and even greater. Yes. So the question I want to answer right now is how to get started, because that should be the only question on our mind. So we want to know how to get started. So you must acquire Bitcoin. While I mentioned that the figures on the screen are USD equivalent, you must acquire Bitcoin because Bitcoin is the method of payment to pay for your contracts and receive payments as well. So here are some facts concerning Bitcoin versus the fiat, or what it is we know as TT, US, whichever currency you use. All right. So Bitcoin was created by computers or miners. Fiat was issued by the government. Bitcoin has a fixed amount, which means it rises in values as more persons get involved. For the fiat, it has inflation, which means it loses value due to unlimited printing. Bitcoin has a public database, which means it is transparent. For fiat, well, it's not so transparent. Bitcoin, it is decentralized, meaning it is not owned by one entity. And for fiat, it is centralized by the government and the banks, which means that they have control over the fiat. Bitcoin, you have low fees for international wire transfer, and for fiat, you have high fees. Bitcoin, you're always in control, and fiat, not so much. All right. So that's just some facts for you. If it is you can purchase your Bitcoin, okay, great. You can go right ahead. If not, well, we have leaders and merchants within the organization who buy and sell Bitcoin. So in luck. All right. So we can source the Bitcoin for you. You just get back to the person who invited you onto this call. Let them know, hey, I want to start with the 300. I want to start with the 500, the 1000, whichever contract you're comfortable at. They would give you the TT equivalent or whichever currency you prefer. And they would give you the account information once you're ready to make the payment. And then we move forward from there. What you want next is the referral link. Okay. So you can Google Cashfx or you can download an app and try to sign up or send money. Please don't do that because it's a scam. Cashfx doesn't have any app and you need a referral link to sign up. So keep that in mind. Okay. So you get the referral link from the person who invited you onto this call. They walk you through the sign up. We reach the payment page. If it is you buy your own Bitcoin, well, you make a payment. If it is the leaders and merchants source the Bitcoin for you, well, we send the payment details for them and they make the payment for you. Easy like that. And that's the hardest part. Just you signing up. All right. After that, you would start to earn money. The next question is, how do you withdraw your money? Well, that's a really good question. So for this session here, what it is I'll do, I'll just mention two. And so you could obviously keep it as Bitcoin. But the two options in terms of liquidating it, in terms of getting back fiat, then you can sell it back to the leaders or merchants. They would gladly purchase it from you, from us, and you would send your bank account details. They would wire the money to you directly. Yeah, that's one way. The other way is that we can put you onto a global exchange MasterCard, where it is you can upload your money onto this card, your Bitcoin that is. You can see everything from right on your phone, so you don't have to go anywhere. You can do everything right from your phone. You send the Bitcoin onto the platform. You convert that to US. You send it to that global exchange MasterCard, and you can use that anywhere in the world. So if you're traveling, it comes in handy for that, because once persons accept MasterCard any stores, you can use that. So I would have tried it locally here in the ATM in a store, ordered some stuff online, and it works. This is why I share this stuff, because I confirmed it and I see that it works. Okay, so with that being said, this is what Cashfx Group is about. That's a summary. And understanding that hands-free income helps you to do what matters the most. How long we would continue in a cycle to just work work home, and we not getting to do what it is we love or spend it with the people that we love. Even if it is you're doing something that you love, you may not be able to have the time to spend it with the people you love. All right. So I want to thank you all for your time. I get back to the person who would have invited you onto this call. Get your questions answered, get your concerns clarified, and you all know what time it is. It is transformation time. Can't wait to welcome you on board so that we can earn together and grow together. You all enjoy the balance of your day. You all take care.